Every advisor has felt that moment. The email from underwriting that starts with one word, declined. But what separates top producers from everyone else isn't avoiding declines. It's how they respond to them. Here's how one case went from an informal decline to an approved $300,000 annual premium finance policy. Client A was a 50-year-old business owner with a net worth of roughly $20 million. The goal, a $300,000 annual premium finance policy to cover estate liquidity and long-term planning needs, targeting a $10 million death benefit. The advisor began with an informal application, something we always recommend, because it gives flexibility before expectations are set. That informal submission came back declined for medical reasons. The underwriter flagged incomplete cardiac notes and test results that looked inconclusive. Instead of panicking, the advisor went into problem-solving mode. They obtained the client's full records, contacted the attending physician, and requested a specific clarifying letter. That one step changed everything. The physician confirmed the results were precautionary, not symptomatic. Armed with that new information, the advisor rewrote the cover letter to the underwriter, explaining the case context clearly and factually. They reframed the story, not as a health risk, but as a well-managed, stable client profile. They also reached out to their regional VP at the carrier, a relationship that proved invaluable. Through that call, they learned exactly what the underwriter needed to feel comfortable with the case. Not guesses, not speculation, real insight from inside the walls of the carrier. That intelligence allowed the advisor to fine-tune the narrative and resubmit the case with complete confidence. Relationships with clients aren't the only ones that matter in this business. We also have to nurture relationships inside the carriers. With regional VPs, underwriters, and case managers, they see hundreds of files every week. They know what makes an underwriter pause and what gives them comfort. When those professionals trust you, they'll tell you what's really going on. And that information is gold. These are the kinds of complex cases we handle through joint work every week. When you're partnered with someone who's been through hundreds of these underwriting battles, you don't just get design expertise, you get diplomacy. And that's what helps turn declines into deals. Because underwriting isn't just science, it's psychology, relationships, and timing. Working with someone who knows how to navigate both the technical and the political sides of underwriting can make the difference between a decline and a $10 million placement. Within 2 weeks, the case was resubmitted to a different carrier. With the updated physician letter and the revised cover narrative, it came back approved at Standard Plus, $300,000 annual premium placed successfully, providing a $10 million death benefit. Even better, the client's confidence in their advisor skyrocketed. They saw firsthand how professionalism and persistence turned a no into a win. A decline isn't a dead end. It's data, an opportunity to refine the story. Professionals don't get emotional, they get factual. They collaborate with underwriters instead of fighting them. They control the narrative through precision, not pressure. If you're an advisor who's ever lost a case to underwriting and you want to learn how to navigate these moments, or even bring one to work on together, that's exactly what joint work inside the JMac method is built for. Inside the JMac Method Elite Case Closer Academy, we teach the exact communication frameworks, underwriting strategies, and relationship systems that turn obstacles into opportunity. If you want to master the art of reframing a no into a yes, apply below. Because sometimes the path to your biggest case starts with a single decline and the discipline to stay calm.